Well, it's been quite a while, and for those of you that care, um, I'm getting on here today just to kind of catch you all up on what's going on in my life, and just catch you all up on how Noah's been and what's been going on in Noah's life. All right, so let me start by saying um, I am a full-time student. Um, that's why my videos are sporadic and they don't come out every day, because school takes up the majority of my time. And when I'm not doing school, I'm either playing Madden, uh, reading, or spending time with family. But YouTube doesn't have a large part of my time, and that's why I'm not making videos as often as I would like to. And also because I don't know if you guys pay attention to weather, but or if you've been outside lately, but it's been snowing. So usually I like to come outside and make videos. That way I'm not distracted or have anybody interrupting. But due to the weather, that's not been happening. So, like I said, I'm a full-time student. I'm majoring in psychology. And the reason why I'm majoring in psychology is because mental health is something that's important to me, something I've struggled with, and something that is a real issue going on. And if I can help people to get in the right state of mind and get their mental health right, then I feel like we as people with the right state of mind can function to our best ability, and that's my main goal of trying to get into psychology and hopefully have my own private practice one day and be my own psychologist. You know, be able to have my own practice. So, that's, like I said, school takes up a large majority of my time. And, with the weather, yeah, also that's been an issue. And then, things ain't been going too smoothly in my family recently. We have issues going on. It's added to a big amount of stress to what's already, the stress I already have. But I am a man of faith, and I am a man of God. And I can depend on anybody. And if there's one thing that's been helping me get through all this, it's been God. And I don't damn anybody, your religious beliefs, and if you worship God, and if you're a person of faith, then great, and if you're not, then, that's no business of mine, as long as you're respectful to me and my beliefs, my beliefs, then we're gonna be alright, so, that being said, other than all that, just a little bit of stress going on, school taking up a large majority of my time, and the weather, I've not been able to make a lot of videos recently. But now that I'm on here, now that I've gotten that out of the way, I do want to talk about JJ Watt. Alright, the guy he was recently let go from the Texans, and I seen yesterday where he was seriously considering signing with the Browns. Now, the Browns have Myles Garrett, and Myles Garrett and J.J. Watt would make for one heck of a pass rush duo. Alright. But, that being said, I would love to see J.J. Watt and T.J. Watt playing on the same team. Because that'd be awesome, And I feel bad for any offensive line having to go up against them too, including my Ravens. I have not seen any breaking news and that where he signed anywhere or anything yet, but he was seriously considering the Browns, and that wouldn't be a bad choice because the Browns are pretty good. We'll have to see if they can repeat the success they had this past season next year, but hopefully they will, because I'm tired of the Browns being the laughingstock of the NFL, and Baker Mayfield's pretty good. Kevin Stefanski is a good coach, and they got something going in Cleveland. So I'm hoping they, I wouldn't be mad at all to see J.J. Watt and Myles Garrett on the same team. So that's my take on J.J. Watt. And another thing, Ravens granted Orlando Brown the ability to seek a trade, and he's not been traded yet, but they granted him the ability to do that. And like I said, unless we get some good picks or a player, hopefully a wide receiver of some sort, then I don't expect for Orlando Brown to be going anywhere. I expect him to be back in Baltimore next season. But if we get good draft picks and hopefully a player, then we'll see him gone. I know some potential landing spots have been Jacksonville, because they're going to be drafting Trevor Lawrence, and they want a good left tackle. And they got the Colts, and then you got the Chargers with Justin Herbert. So there's spots where he could go. It's just a matter of what the team wants to do, what they're willing to give up for the Pro Bowler. Orlando Brown's one heck of a player, but he's wanting to be a left tackle, and you can't blame a man for wanting to chase his dreams, So I wish him nothing but the best of luck, So as long as we get a good draft pick or two, and hopefully a good player, then I'm happy with it, and I'm happy for him. And then there was a thing that came out stating that the Ravens receivers dropped 7% of their passes, or however many. And that's really concerning. And but David Coley, the wide receivers coach, had just been hired by the Texans as their new head coach. So I expect with the new guys that we have, our receivers, I'm not going to say they're going to go off next season, but I would not be surprised at all to see a big step up from what they were this past season. And one man in particular that I'm hoping to see go, really hit their stride is Devin Duvernay. The man's from Texas, and Devin Duvernay, that's such a cool name, and I've watched some of his highlights, and I don't know, I just got a liking for him, and I would love to see him be able to just show off the potential that he has to really become a good wide receiver for us. I know we're not expected to bring Dez Bryant back. It's no surprise, really. He didn't do all that much for us. He was a good leader, and we brought some good leadership to our team, to our receivers, and so I thank him for that, and I plan on making some videos talking about, some of the players. I think the one major player that I'm going to talk about besides Lamar Jackson is Mark Andrews. And the reason why is because coming out of the 2019 season, seeing Mark Andrews perform the way he did, and the year before that, him and Lamar had a real good connection going on. But, and I ended up loving Mandrews, the nickname, and I ended up loving Mark Andrews, but to say he was a disappointment this season would be an understatement, and I know that he got double teamed a lot, but there were passes thrown his way where he would, if it was the season before, he would have definitely caught it, so he was a bit of a disappointment for me, but these new coaches that we hired on our offensive staff, hopefully he'll be, he won't get double teamed so much, and even if he does, hopefully he'll make improvements in his game, and we'll see the old Andrews of the 2019 and 2018 season back. So, like I said, I plan on making an in-depth video on Mark Andrews and Lamar Jackson and some other players, but for right now, I just want to get on here and catch up with y'all. I hope y'all have a good, safe day, and remember, hopefully you'll, if you're going through anything, and you need anybody, just let me know. You can comment on the video, and you don't have to disclose anything, but you could if you're going through anything, you can just let me know in the comments, and we can discuss things through some sort of social media, because like I said, mental health is a big thing to me, and I don't want to see anybody struggle. And so, until then, I've been Noah, and I hope y'all have a good day.